Hello and welcome to AI Tool Sneak Peek. In this series, the video series, we bring you some cool AI tool capabilities every week. And in this session, in this edition, I'm going to talk about how to create stunning UI designs with one prompt. In the recently concluded Google I/O 2025, Google made slew of announcements, but one of the announcements really stood out for me. Actually, there were many that stood out for me, but one that I could try immediately was this tool called as design tool called as Stitch. The Stitch product was as a result of the acquisition that Google recently made with a company called as Google AI, who had a mission of making design easy and accessible to everyone. And they did that with the help of a product called as Stitch, which is nothing but an AI-powered tool that helps you turn the ideas that you have into some stunning visuals with the help of very easy, simple language prompts. And before I come to show you the demo of it, just a little bit about Stitch. The Stitch is not like Figma, which is a full design platform. Think of the first utility of a tool like Stitch will be for someone who is new to coding, who is new to application building, or someone who is a vibe coder who has an idea and wants to give that idea a shape with the help of this tool. It is also not a coding tool. It's not a coding tool. It does not build end-to-end app, but it does build very good UI mockups that you can use. So it can be used by a wide variety of people. It can be used by designers themselves, but some entrepreneur, small team, or anyone who is creative or always comes up with idea. This is one of the easiest way to bring your ideas to life. Okay, and I'd like to also show you a little bit about its unique features. Text to UI design, I'd already talked about. Image to UI conversion, you can upload a sketch, you can upload a screenshot, and you know, Stitch actually turns it into digital designs. You can create multiple design variants by just using conversational prompt. And also, you can convert your design, which is not listed as one of the points here, into different languages, etc. But enough said. Let's go and try this tool out. I think let me do one thing. I just copy this prompt, which is listed out here, so that I can try it out with Stitch. To access Stitch, um, what you need to do is you need to go to stitch.withgoogle.com. Just to mind you, this product is still in beta, which means that it is not always responsive with very high performance, and sometimes it does make error too. Nonetheless, it is still quite helpful. So there is a new design prompt. I just prompted it with a simple English line that user profile. I want to create a user profile for a guided meditation and mindfulness app. You can choose mobile or web. It does not create both at the same time currently. And I just chose web and just say design, generate designs. And it takes some time before the design comes up, but while it is creating the design, I'd like you to also see, just walk you through some of its capabilities, which were shared in the Stitch X account. You can ask it to update app theme, adjust product images with Imagen, which is Google's Gemini's inbuilt image creation engine or model. You can ask Gemini to automatically copy two different languages, and you can also export the front end code, which are all cool capabilities that it has. So it has generated the design, which looks quite cool to start with, and it includes the stats and few other details like achievements, settings, etc. So if I want to change the color, I can just simply go here, even without a prompt. I can try and change it, and also make uh, the corners round. It also allows you to change the font. I did try this before this video. This capability didn't work as expected, but let's see if if it shows up the color change. In the meantime, while it is doing so, looking at the design that it had, I also want to include. I'm mentioning this. I want to include uh, space for motivational quote. Okay, in this case, it did take the round corners. As you can see, the UI has a round corner now, but I think it didn't change the background color as I had instructed it to. Okay, we'll leave it. We'll leave the design as it is here. So I want to include a space for motivational quote, and let's see what it comes up. Where does it create the space for the motivational quote in this app? As I said, this is still in beta, not as responsive yet, but following Stitch's ex post, I could already see a lot of instances of where the team is announcing the bug fixes, which are coming at a very rapid rate as we speak. Okay, it is rendering the Okay, it did include the quote of the day, as you can see below, and I'll just say help me change the user interface to Hindi. I do hope Hindi is a supported language, but let's see. Okay, it does say that Hindi is not a supported language right now. Uh, okay, let's see if it supports French. And I'll wait for its response. Okay, it cannot change the interface to French. Okay. And one of the things that okay, this is the different language prompt that they had showed product copy and buttons to French. Okay, let me uh, change the change the prompt a little bit to see if it recognizes. Change the product copy and various elements in the user interface to French language. Let's see if it comes up. Okay, looks like this language capability is not yet available, which is fine. We'll come back and check this out a little later. And okay, I'll just refresh this screen so that the design shows up. And as it shows up, I'd like to just explore a couple of options which are here. That are specific to uh, exporting the code and editing. Okay, so this is the design. This is the last change that we made. It included the code, and I just say, help me include better icons for achievements. And let's see if it changes the icon. I'll wait for it to do the task it is given. As you are seeing, we are just conversing with the English language and seeing the change in the design. And earlier, it involved a lot of manual steps to be done, like moving the user elements if you're using any design tool to do that. Uh, and okay, it did change the icons, which I like more than the previous ones, or I can even go through the specific icon and have them changed. So this is looking all good. I can go to edit part, okay, and suggest it to change things, or I can go to it has a inbuilt integration with Figma, and as you can see here, I can go here and say copy design to Figma. I think my account has to be uh, okay. So it is copied to the clipboard, and I can just copy paste it to Figma currently, which I don't have it open right now, but it looks quite simple to do, and pretty good overall. Especially if you are a vibe coder, you're trying to build some applications from scratch. Uh, Stitch can really help you come up with the initial design that you can take to the any vibe coding tool like Windsurf, Lovable, or Cursor, and continue to build this application in reality. Exciting, quite exciting times to be alive right now. And one thing that I'd like to mention is that I don't subscribe to the notion that if even if you do vibe coding, you don't need to know coding fundamentals. I believe if you know coding fundamentals, you can be a next level vibe coder and take most out of these tools. And same principles, I believe, hold good in this case also, in case of Stitch also, because if you know design principles, fundamentals, you'll be able to better prompt the and you have a good design sensibility, you'll be able to better prompt Stitch to get the high class output out. So do work on fundamental, do work on domain skill while these tools help us be more efficient and effective. Thank you so much for listening to this video, and we'll be back next week with a new tool, with a new capability. In the meantime, do try out what we showed here, and look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye bye.